Chill out.
Oh no, you,
Should I get excited? Are we here? Can you hear me? Hello? Everyone hear me? Ah, yes. Can't hear. 1 second. It's coming. It's coming. I promise. It's coming. It's coming. Yeah. Sorry about that, everyone. Just the technical difficulties. They make me a little flustered. Technology can do that sometimes to me. So very sorry about that. Sorry about the wait, everyone. I really... that was unfortunate. But we're here now. I'm ready to go. And I have only good news to tell you. So, let's get done. All right? So, let me start all over again. First things first, remember we have an ADA giveaway coming up. We need to get 5,000 followers. And I've also got a second contest that we'll be working on where when you guys like and share, you'll be entered into a draw. So we're working on building that so that it works with Facebook, and that will be coming as well. So you know, all the stuff that you guys do for me in terms of giving me audience, I want to give you guys something back. So I'm going to be doing an 88 giveaway, and I'm looking to have a share and like giveaway as well. So we're going to be doing some cool stuff to give back to the great community we have here. Remember that the more you share and the more you like, the higher chances you'll get to win a prize. So please do, when I say something funny or I say something you don't like or something you like, do hit the like and share button. They will help yourself get better chances to get in. So enough with that stuff. Let's look at here. Holy moly, it just jumped up from 9,000 to 9,153 since I got started setting up the stream. Very good news, wouldn't you say? I would have to say so myself. So let me say hi to everyone. How's it going, Jake, Thobile, Tim, and Tim, both the Tims. I love the Tim and Tims. Happy Wednesday, everyone. It's hump day. We're getting over the hump. We're almost at the weekend. We're getting closer. It's all positive news. We see Bitcoin going up. We see the market going back up. We feel good. We love it. And I've got more good news to share. It is exciting. I love sharing good news. It's awesome. So, let's get right into it. So first thing I want to talk about 3 days ago, I said, hey guys, if I had $1,000, I would have bought ADA. Do you guys now see why? It was 12 cents when I said that. It's 22 cents right now. So this is why you see what I would do. So I don't give financial advice, guys, but I definitely would tell you what I would do. That's not financial advice. It's just, this is what I personally do. So, you know, this is what I'm talking about. And hell yeah, making it green. If you don't like it, I don't care. I love my Eagles, and I'll never change. So if there's one thing you don't like, it's okay. But you know. So mooning, baby. That's what I'm talking about. I hope this whole time, guys, watch this price and see if it keeps going up. Because if it's starting to go, you can see the chart. It looks like it's starting to go on an upward motion. We might see some of that. And remember yesterday I told you guys it looked like a cup and handle was starting to form? Oh, it actually basically did, and we started shooting up quickly. So this is awesome news. Everything is good. ADA, Tim, is an amazing investment, not just a good one. And the reason why it's a great investment is it is going to challenge all the Ethereum issues, because Charles Hoskinson, I respect so much because he built a blockchain from scratch. He didn't fork one to make his coin or to make his project. He actually made it from scratch. And the reason why he did that is because Ethereum had a lot of issues and he wanted to fix them. So basically Ethereum 2.0 is ADA, and EOS is the Ethereum killer. So we could see a lot of good action that way, and we might see more. So keep your eyes and ears peeled for that. Okay. So here we go. Now I want to start off this with one thing. Abra. Okay. I talked about this the other day with Abra, right? And I was telling you how Abra is awesome. Now, you get on your phone, you download Abra app, and you link your bank account to your credit card, and you're off to the races. And what Abra will do, and this is why I love Litecoin, is Abra is actually going to push you to the forefront. Because what it does is Abra buys Litecoin or Bitcoin beneath the surface. So the more you use it, the better. And number one, it's a decentralized exchange, so no one holds your keys but you. That's a huge plus. Number two, there are zero fees. So remember those Coinbase fees that you hate so much? Bye-bye Coinbase fees. The only fees you pay on Abra are for transaction, for send money out or send money in. That's it. Everything else is basically free. So it's a great app to use, and it's going to help Litecoin, it's going to help Bitcoin, it's going to basically push everything to the forefront. And because it's easier than to use than Coinbase and get set up, you're going to find that it's a way better app, and it's going to challenge them, and they're going to lose business because of Abra, and I like it. I have no problem with that. And what you're also going to see is there's going to be more of this. So you guys look at this, the Bitcoin right here, right? You see what this is doing here? You see that? That's kind of a parabolic movement. So if you look at that chart right here, we had some, what I actually told you yesterday, we're going to go through some consolidation where it kind of goes like this, doesn't really move up and down. We see that right underneath here, and then we can now see this parabolic movement moving upwards. That's great stuff for Bitcoin. We probably have to break through that $9,200 resistance line. So once we get past 9,200, we'll probably even go further. So that's what you're going to probably see in Bitcoin over the next few days, as long as there's still good news. There's no FUD in the last day and a half, and I'm going to talk about all of that real shortly. So let's get into it. G20 happened in Argentina this year. That's awesome. So, why is it awesome? Well, a lot of reasons. It could have been really bad for Bitcoin. It could have been really bad for cryptocurrencies. But, actually, it was awesome. And why was it awesome? Let me tell you. It was awesome for a few reasons. Number one, it first day said they don't think financially Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies are a threat. Huge. Abra is in purple letters, yeah. Kenton, I should have put the Abra picture on so you could see it. But yes, it's like a purple thing. What do I think of Circle, Tim? I think Circle is a great project, and I think that it also is going to be challenging a little bit of Coinbase. Who bought Circle? Oh, my brain is slow right now. If anyone can remember who bought Circle, or who... Oh, no, the owners of Circle. They are the digital currency group or MasterCard. Who is it? I can't remember off the top of my head, guys. I haven't, I can't remember, really. But doesn't matter. Circle's a great one. It's run by, oh, bingo, Goldman Sachs bought. So Goldman Sachs owns Circle, who owns Poloniex. Sorry about that brain fart. They happen sometimes at 10 o'clock at night after a long day of work. But that's true. That happens. So, can you send crypto from Abra to another exchange? Good question, David. I haven't done it yet, so I don't know for sure, but I'm going to assume that that should absolutely not be an issue at all. But I will look into that more. Thank you, Tim, again for the Goldman Sachs. It came into me before the delay. I actually saw your message, but thank you for that. Okay, so two really big things that came out of this G20. Number one, you can read it here. It ends with no new cryptocurrency regulation. What it means is, when the top 20 governments of the world met for the G20, they all agreed that cryptocurrency is not a threat to the global financial, basically not a threat to the global financial economy, because it only represents 1% at this moment, and so they didn't feel like it's really an issue for that at all. Okay, now it would be awesome for Bitcoin to go down just one more time. Tim, it would have, but G20 has ruined that option. So the problem with G20 is it actually threw off even my own TA results, because what I thought is G20 wasn't going to be as positive, and so it wasn't going to create a lot of FOMO. But what it did is actually the opposite. It did create FOMO, and it did get people very excited. So what happened was they come out with this great idea of no crypto regulation, and everyone's buying it up. But then at the end of the day yesterday, what we ended up seeing is a couple things. Sorry, just a second here. We see a couple things. Number one, we see that at the end of everything, they say, you know what, we're going to need to have some regulation recommendations by July 2018. What does that mean? That means we have like 4 more months or 3.5 more months, right? We're going to have 3.5 more months of awesomeness. Now, why is that awesome? Because without having to worry about crypto regulation in countries, we're not actually going to have to worry about crypto regulation. So this is not going to affect any of us. Is that good? Absolutely. Now, outside forces affect TA a lot. FOMO, FUD, and yeah, FOMO and FUD can definitely ruin a chart, Tim. That is very accurate. This is why I like with when you do anything in this market, you do it with FA, fundamental analysis. Okay, you start with that first. You read into the team, you read into the project. Do they have a working product? Are they doing anything in the industry? What do they have coming up? What announcements? What airdrops? What is going on with the coin? Are they forking the coin anytime soon? All these have factors into the TA. So also then global factors into it too, right? Like things like a country banning crypto, a country saying they're going to ban crypto, even if they don't. FUD will cause that craziness. We've seen it with China. We've seen it with Korea. We'll probably see it again at some point with some other country that's still going to fight against the system, even though we're winning. We are winning, guys. We're winning big time. So they want us to have the same rules like there already are for assets, right? So they just basically call it Bitcoin and crypto asset class. They can basically charge us as a capital gain, and we would pay tax on capital gains. Now, depending on the country you live in, that's good or bad, but this is awesome. So, hey guys, tell me how you feel about this this crypto convention, or not crypto convention, but pretty much a G20 convention talking 90% about cryptocurrencies. What do you guys think about it? How do you feel about them not regulating cryptocurrencies, number one? And number two, how does it make you feel that we don't have to really worry about this until at least July, and that's just recommendations? That doesn't mean they're actually going to do anything. So I'm curious to know. Let me know your feelings about it, and I'll answer them as we go through. So yes, Tim writes, we use it as a tool. I realize anything can happen, but I feel like better to use TA than not. Absolutely, Tim. TA has helped me save some members of our group money. The other day when we had 92, it was about the exact same price as over here, right here. It was like 9,200, and I said, I see a head and shoulders movement on the 1 and 3 day chart, guys. Be careful. We're probably going to have another dip. That was before that very last one we had. And what happened within 2 days? We went down to like 7,000 something, and then we had the G20 right here, and it brought really good news. So awesome. I think we need some regulations, but not much. I agree, Heidi. What does anyone else think? I want to know all your opinions, but I think regulation is not all bad unless it becomes like cops taking advantage of their or going outstepping of their bounds, right? So when we see cops do stuff they shouldn't really do, that's over regulation. That's not good. But regulation of like, you shouldn't speed through a light or do anything like that, that's good regulation because it keeps people safe. So the idea is to keep people safe. This is why the SEC today, I don't know if you guys saw this, but the SEC dedicated a part of their website to initial coin offerings because they're worried about some of the ICOs out there that are kind of scammy. And not kind of, a lot of them are really scammy, and this is why I have my ICO pool, because we research the ICOs, we make sure they're legit, and that's really important because we're trying to save people from investing or putting their money, no, I'm not going to say investing, that's the wrong word for it. We're trying to save people from making bad choices with their own money. So I'm not advising anyone, but I'm trying to help you guys not get into a position where you buy into a BitConnect, for example. Okay, and so that's what my ICO pool does. We give you all the information so you can make a really good educated decision for yourself. And look what we see here with Bitcoin. It's starting to go a little consolidating. Usually what that means, it goes like this a bit, and then usually starts to keep going up. And with all this positive news coming out with G20 and not regulating, and really no plan for regulation probably this whole entire year, we have the wild, wild west at our stables, and I love it. Okay. So, hold on. Whoa, a lot of comments are going through. Paul and X will rule. I think Paul and X will definitely have a lot of power because they have Goldman Sachs behind them. Absolutely. Small regulation needed, but not too much. It's like the amount of water humans need. Too little, you die. Too much, you die. Just absolutely. Great analogy, Kenton. What I do think is going to happen is we're going to see regulation more in the ICO phase, less in the actual coin phase. More in the markets and the trading of cryptos, and less in the actual controlling of people and what they're doing with cryptos. This is what I'm assuming will happen based off of what I'm reading and what I'm seeing, and the background information that I'm kind of finding out and asking lots of questions about. So what is an ICO under the belt? What I mean is a bad ICO. So if it's an under the belt ICO, it means it's not a very good one. It's a bad one. It's low level. It doesn't really have a great use case or a product built or anything like that. Those usually are not the best ones. Where we have like DAV, where they already are using those drones and they're already testing those cars in Denmark and some parts of the countries that are not as overly populated, like US and Canada and other, well, not Canada, but US and like Asian countries in Russia, etc., that have huge populations. They're testing it more like in Nordic countries that have smaller populations, and it works already. So the product is good. All right, so the SEC doesn't regulate Pokemon cards sold for $500. So why do they get involved in cryptocurrencies? Because people are making too much money, David, and people hate the fact in the government and the rich and the elite hate the fact that we're making money in crypto. And so I think that's mostly why it's happening, and I don't really like it, but it is what it is. So I'm going to ask you something. How do you guys feel about how the market has gone the last little bit, and what do you think by your actual predictions will happen in the market for the next couple days? I just saw a couple people say I love Binance. I'm a big Binance fan. I really, really like it. Bittrex has been down for signing people up for so long that I started losing a little bit of faith in Bittrex, to be honest. And so that's just the way it is. Can't do much about that, but I do think Poloniex is a great exchange, and they will have a lot of money backing them, and they have, you know, a stockbroker basically who can set them up properly. So I think they're going to be really well set up for the big boys, absolutely, and there's going to be big money coming into crypto. I'm telling you this not just as a person who thinks it. I'm telling you as someone who knows this for sure, because you guys do realize that when I'm not in here talking to you and not researching, I'm trying to set up huge deals for massive amounts of Bitcoin. And even though you probably think I'm lying, absolutely not. And people will confirm that. The point is this: I know of huge institutions buying crypto, buying massive amounts of crypto, trying to corner the market amount of crypto. Okay? So I got some questions here I'm going to answer. Prices will stay suppressed until Poloniex is ready to accept the big boys. Maybe, maybe not. Coinbase is ready to accept the big boys too. I love seeing 88 take off. 88 is literally, the top was $101.50, and it's at 22. Not saying that not telling what to do, but I still, if I had $1,000, would be putting it in 88 personally. This is my own choice. You don't have to do anything. This is not financial advice, but this is what I would do. I think it's a great project, and it's way undervalued at 22 cents. The way I think the right regs will encourage more people. Absolutely, Neil, 100%. If we add more regulation in the market, you're going to see more and more people follow the market and feel comfortable investing their money, because they're not going to feel like it's the Wild Wild West and they're throwing their money and not knowing if it's ever going to go anywhere. It's going to go down, it's going to go up, it's going to blow up, etc. When there's regulation, people feel safe. That's what regulation is for people to feel safe. Alan Kyle asks, the tech is great, and as a working man, I was able to buy a little in the fire sale. Yeah, and you know what? Guys, blockchain is going to be a part of your life like the internet is right now, but the internet's not going to be as big a part of our life in our lifetime. By the time I'm like 40, blockchain probably will be everything we do. It'll be our internet, it'll be our phone, it'll be how we pay for houses, it'll be in our houses as doing things like running our TVs and things. It's going to be awesome, okay? So my portfolio depression is over. Yeah, a lot of people felt like that, Sandra. That's true. A lot of people were feeling like, you know, depressed from looking at their portfolio. You know, I looked at mine every day and I was like, well, you know what? I don't really care. I'm just going to accumulate more coins. And that's kind of the idea, right? So Sandra bought 500 ADA because I told her I love ADA, and I think that's, you know, you should get your kids some, just as a joke, and then she did. So awesome. That wasn't advice. It was just, I said that she should do it just because it's awesome. So, yeah, ADA went to $1.50, I believe. It wasn't 130, Cody. I think it was 150 because some people bought it at 150 and then were telling me I don't know what I'm supposed to do, and I just told them to hold it. It's going to be awesome. So we see Bitcoin actually dropping now, but here's what we're seeing. So guys, remember, I'm trying to teach you a little TA here. So if you look under here, let me just transition out so you can see what I'm doing. If you look right here, what you see right here is a cup forming, okay? So it kind of looks like this. So you kind of can draw it like a cup, like this underneath that bottom line to that another line. Now if we go down and we go up a little bit and then we go down, that's a cup and handle. Usually that means we're going to go parabolic after. So just keep your eye out for that. Okay, it's just simple patterns. You guys need to learn that for TA. You don't have to be an expert. You don't have to use like charting software and stuff to just understand the basics. So the basics would be learning the patterns first, then moving into other points like we go from the patterns, then we go into learning what Fibonacci charts are, then we go into how do we draw trend lines, and we then continue on and try to figure out, you know, how TA actually works. Now there are people that are pros. Holy shit. Oh my God. Cup and handle is literally exactly what just happened. If you look at this chart, what I just talked about is happening right now. So I don't have a way to draw this on here, unfortunately, but what you can see is if you drew a line from basically where that bottom point is to this point right here, you can make a cup. Now if you see this right here, it looks like a little handle. We might actually see some upward movement. Now I might be wrong, but this is usually what we might see from this. And let's just check out and see if we do that. If it goes like this. This is really hard when you're backwards. But if it goes like this. Okay, I can't do that. It's way too hard. But yeah, you should start seeing that upward movement. Okay, my dad is still pessimistic about crypto. Listen, everyone's pessimistic about crypto until you give them some and they see it grow. And Bitcoin Ben, I was watching his show tonight. He literally made me laugh so hard, but I agreed with him absolutely 100%. He said crypto is like a drug. It's like crack. You know, you give someone a little bit and they're like, that's not going to make me that. I don't really like it that much. But then they get addicted and they're like, I need more. I need more crack. Right? That's basically what crypto does to people. They get FOMO. FOMO is like an addiction, right? You're like, oh my God, I need to get it. I need to get it. I need to get it. How do you think fiends act? They act like they want the drugs. So the same concept we have here, right? And so what I want to tell you is this, that give your parents, give your kids, give people that do not believe in crypto, tell them, hey, set up a wallet. I want to send you some money, 10 bucks of Litecoin or whatever it is, 10 bucks of Bitcoin, $5 of ADA, something simple, and let them just watch it grow. And then they'll be like, I like this idea. Okay, so Sawadi cup and handle. You guys can see this, right? We should be seeing movement upwards now because it legitimately is a cup and handle. Like, it's the perfect pattern. If you drew a little under thing like this right there, and you see that little handle, it literally looks like a teacup. You just go drink it. So we'll see if it moves upwards not. But this is what a cup and handle generally looks like, and this is probably on the minute chart or 5-minute chart, so it may not be as accurate as a hour chart or 2-hour chart. So you can also look at that. Credits. Hannah asked how was credits. I loved credits. I missed it, honestly. I missed that ICO. I was too busy doing stuff like this and other things, and setting up my ICO pool. That would be the one I'd want. But I'll tell you more at the end of the show about ICO pool and what we're actually going to be doing first, and you guys are going to love it. You're going to love this one, I promise. It's great, awesome news. Now, I want to ask you guys a question. What ICOs have you bought into, and which ones do you like the best? So, what have you got into? Which ones didn't do well? Which one did well, and why? I'm curious to know what you think or what you feel about it. And let me know your opinion. That's awesome, David, giving your brother an LTC for his birthday. He's going to love it. He's going to see it grow because Litecoin's awesome, and he's going to be feeling really good about himself. Yes, give out crypto gifts, guys. Give out crypto gifts. Give out metal Bitcoins. I got one over there my buddy Tim bought for me. I freaking love it. I spin it around sometimes when I'm trading, just like give me good luck, you know, that kind of stuff. So yeah, as soon as it starts moving up again, more FOMO will happen and more people will get involved. Absolutely. Once people know, like, oh my God, I can make lots of money doing this, and everyone's happy to use it, and G20 said it's all good, you're going to see a lot of that happening. Absolutely. So 9,200 by the end of the show. Let's hope for that. I mean, yesterday I didn't even notice that the Bitcoin was just growing like crazy, like wildfire the other day, and I was like, why is it going on? I looked off to the show, and 5 minutes after, I'm like, wow, we might not be at 9,200 at the end of the show. We just took a big dip, but we'll see. We have a double bottom right now. So here's what a double bottom is. You see a little V and a V? That's a double bottom, which it might be good we should see upward movement. So we have two signs right now that we're going to have upward movement. So let's just wait and see how they play out, because I'm not on TradingView and I can't really see exactly the TA. But there's a lot of good news around too, so we'll see. You got into Genesis Vision and ETN, Cap, and Bankera. I like GVT, I like ETN. It's got a lot of weird issues, like they started on block 0, which is the stupidest thing ever, because all the miners were making like 3,000 coins a day when it first came out. So that was pretty dumb. ETN had some dumb stuff. Cap, not so sure. Bankera, I heard of. I didn't know if that was one I wanted to get into, so I never got into that. But how have they done for you is a good question. Which ones have you guys done? And let me know. Alan, another reason why Binance kicks ass is this. Your EOS will be registered through Binance. You won't even have to do it yourself. That's something that just came out about a week ago, I believe. And Binance said that they're going to help with the token swap from ERC20 tokens to EOS tokens. So, gotta love that too. Lots of good news coming out. I'm telling you, this is a great show. You're going to be loving all the stuff I have to tell you. But ETN I didn't like because their token metrics are retarded. You can't start on block 0 where people can mine 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 every minute at the start. When it first came out, people could just demolish them, and that was a really dumb move. And so that alone made my tech guy be like, yeah, that's a stupid project. So just be wary of those ones, okay? And so let's get into some more news, because I feel like it's a good time to do that. Sorry, I just can't see. All right, so here's something really interesting. Remember how I've always told you that there's no way to actually stop anything? There's no way to stop people from buying crypto. They can't do it even if they want to. Now, here's the thing. China goes out and finds out this. They find out that even though there's all these limitations and laws and all these things they've set up in China, guess what? Guess what? The best part about it is this. They're still doing it. How are they doing ICOs and workarounds? My ICO pool, maybe? Because they don't have to do KYC. They just send us the ETH. We legally send it to them. Their bank, their wallet. So how the hell does China know that they're doing it? Probably don't. They could set up an account in Hong Kong for all they want and just do it there. So there's a lot of workarounds for the ICOs for China, and they found out how to do it. They're smart. And honestly, this is why I started the ICO pools, because I couldn't get into ICOs I wanted to get into. Right? How many of you guys have been locked out of ICOs because you're not from the right country and you're not an angel hair investor with $25,000 sitting in your pocket, laying around? How many of you guys have $20,000 sitting in your pocket and laying around? I'm really curious to know if any of you guys have that, because I don't. Most people don't. So what does ICO pooling do? It lets you invest like 0.2 ETH and still get a huge bonus. So usually if you invest a minimum, you get like 5%. Well, with ICO pools like mine, even if you do 0.2 ETH, you can get 30 or 40% bonus tokens on even 0.2 ETH. And really big news. Friday we find out what our deal is with Go Network. So you might want to keep your eye on that one, because we are going to be doing Go Network with our partners, and it is going to be huge. I mean huge. Marcus, I'll get right to you. Now, why is it going to be huge? It's going to be huge because Ian Bellina, not just because Ian Bellina, but this is a huge thing. Ian Bellina gave it the highest rating of any ICO he's ever done, including Quantum, including EOS, including ICX. Yeah, it's got a higher rating than all of them. And right now we're getting out of this dip. We're moving on an upward motion. We're probably going to see a lot of really good stuff soon. Okay? So just know that Go Network, you got to go and look up yourself and see what it is. But this one's going to be massive, and my ICO pool is doing it. So myicopool.com, not www, just myicopool.com. Go check it out, sign up if you're interested. It's up to you guys if you want to do it or not. I'm not forcing you to do anything, but the whole idea is that we're trying to help regular people that can't normally invest in ICOs because they're from the US or they're from Canada or somewhere else, or they just don't have the money to invest in a large amount at a time, we're going to give you guys the opportunity to be a part of ICOs and still get bonus tokens. So that's the key point, is you get more for your money, and our fee is so small compared to what you would have to pay for a lot of the other pools, that it's like, it's a no-brainer, guys. It's a no-brainer. We take a very small percentage and you get the rest of your own, and it's awesome. Okay, like for DAV, for example, we did 30% bonus tokens on DAV. And just myself, we got like over 35 ETH. So, and that was in 24 hours. We only had 24 hours. So, Go Network, we have more time because we meet them on Friday. So just keep that in your mind. Note that it's coming up. Keep your ETH ready because it's going to go very quickly, that one. It's going to sell out pre-sale, almost guaranteed. So, no more shilling ICO pool. Just wanted to let you know about how that works so you can join if you really like to. Triple bottom. Yeah. Look at that. 1, 2, 3. Now, what does a triple bottom mean? We don't know yet. Let's see how that one goes. That's an interesting pattern. It actually almost... No, it's not a head and shoulders upside down. I don't know what that is. Let's wait and see what it goes. It depends on, again, if I had a chart behind me, I would be able to show you, but I don't have that. But that's something coming soon. Soon, and we'll be adding that in. Now, curious, have any of you guys ever heard of this of CoinSeed before? Any questions? I really want to know if anyone's ever seen CoinSeed, because it looks amazing, and I'll tell you why it's amazing. It's so awesome. But I want to ask you guys, have you ever seen CoinSeed, and do you know what it is, and do you like it? Okay, Diane, no worries. You know, you'll see. Hopefully you're not getting drowned out in that snowstorm. I may be wearing the Eagles jersey from Pennsylvania, but I'm definitely not stuck in the snow. Sorry about all you guys that got stuck in snow in March. I don't get what's going on in the world today. You know, but it is what it is, you know. So, something big's happening either way, and it could be bots manipulating. You're right, Dom. Very, very, very possible it could be. Hopefully one day they get rid of some of the bots that are trading like that, the manipulative ones, and we just leave bots that just trade on signals. That would be a lot better, a lot more positive, I would have to say. So, I have a question for you. Some people were asking me the other day if they wanted me to sing. So, I love singing. I also can rap. I'm wondering if you guys want to hear me sing a rap just for fun. Just for fun. So if you want to hear me sing a rap, just let me know by clicking a bunch of happy faces or like buttons or hearts, and I'm going to start doing that. But I'm going to look for a bunch of them first. So I'm waiting for you guys to do it first, and then when I do it, we're going to... Aw, Tim, come on, man. No, I just want to know. You guys, it's your choice. Last night, a bunch of people were saying, sing. And I was like, all right, I can sing. But if you want me to sing a rap, just let me know. Hit the like button. When I see a bunch of them come across the screen, I'll do it for you guys. Just for fun. And we'll see if it makes you guys laugh or not. Aw, David, you're so mean. See, these are my friends, and they're saying they don't want to hear me sing. So that's sad. Maybe you don't want it. Maybe you guys don't want it. So the 15-minute chart is showing right now one bottom, two bottoms. It might start going up. Let's see. I forgot yesterday, and after all our likes, I'm so sorry, Sandra. Some people like David made me feel like, you know, he didn't want to hear me. But David, I'm gonna rap right now. I'm gonna try my best. All right, so check it. I need like a beat. All right, Dan, let's do this. We're going to be crypto wall stars. You're going to see us when the Bitcoin goes up in the stars. We're going to hit it up. Going to do my crypto education like I don't give a what. I'm not a great rapper, but I'm from Toronto. You know me like the Raptors and the Argos. We got the Toronto FC and the Rock. You want to see me? I'm going to be rocking my Eagles, dog. Awesome. There you go. So there's my rapping. I can sing better, but you know, it's all good. Just having some fun. Hope you guys like having a little bit of fun, because I do. Anyways, see you later, Timmy. I love you, brother. I'll see you guys later. No problem at all. Let's get back onto the show. Nice little switch up break. So, I like to sing R&B. So if you guys like songs in R&B, and I actually can sing, I will. People are selling their crypto as we speak. Absolutely they are. Yeah. But you know what? What time is it? Usually this time of day, I've seen crypto go down every single time. And you guys just start, you need to do this more and more. Joe, don't make fun of me, man. I know you're going to. But we're going to start seeing what you need to look for. These are things like patterns. When you see like Bitcoin go up, Litecoin follows it. When you see Bitcoin go down, DGD goes up, like I told you guys, right? Another thing you need to notice is timing. So for example, at 6 o'clock in the morning, my time in Bangkok, it's usually like 4, 5, or 6 in the morning in America. Usually that's a really slow time. Okay? It's not so, oh, Dom, that was some cold stuff, dude. It's so cold, man. Okay, maybe if I sing, it will actually make it go up. Guys, give me some fingers up if you think if I sing, the Bitcoin will go up. I'll sing for you guys. All right? Any idea seems to be a good buy. Sorry, Marcus, can you message that again? The comments, when I see them on my Facebook, they actually just like go all the way down, and then once they're down too far, I can't see it. So do post that question again. Another call for today, education on the coin we're working with. Oh yes, Glenn is working on a really cool project, guys. You can make a lot of money, and it's very educational. They sell education, and it's really cool. If you want to know more about it, I'm not going to shill it on the show, but do let me know and send me a message, or send Glenn a message, and we'll get you sorted and explain what's happening. So the question was, he got 30,000 baht in, oh yeah, you're in Thailand, awesome, dude. And BX Exchange ready to play with. You're not sure which coin you should go for, a bit of everything, but mostly XRP. Marcus, I have nothing against you, but I hate XRP, dude. It's centralized. It's bullshit coin. Now, what do they have on BX that you should buy? If you don't have any things that I have, let me tell you what I have so that you can try to make a decision. So, number one, first thing, Bitcoin should always be something you have a little bit of. Litecoin. This is the stuff that I have, okay? I have Bitcoin, I have Litecoin, I have Neo. I have Quantum, I have ADA, I have XLM, I have Theta token, I have XBY as my all-star, like just in case it actually hits it up. Maybe it never does, but we'll see. I have, what else do I have in my portfolio? EOS, obviously, ADA. So that's, I can't think of any of the other ones off the top of my head. Whichever ones I said, those are all great projects that I've done extensive research into, and I think they're awesome. SC is going to come back up, Joe. I know that you bought it a long time ago at 2 cents, and it went up a ton. Hopefully you sold some of it and scalped a bit. If you didn't, just wait. I know SC is not going to stay down that much, so just wait for it a bit, and it'll come back. Oh, yes, Adam, thank you so much. OMG is another huge project. 500 MOUs, one MOU with the country of all of Thailand. Massive project, guys. There are so many good projects out there, and what you need to do is research them, find out their teams, look into what they're actually trying to do. Joe, that's a really smart move. You scalped it and rebought back in when it went down. You're stellar, dude. You're stellar like Stellar the coin. You're awesome, bro. I'm telling you. So what do I think? Okay, I have a good question. What do people do in the United States because of this message on CoinSeed and other ICOs? Thank you for your interest, but CoinSeed token sales citizens of permanent residence in the USA of countries. So this is exactly what I'm talking about, Heidi. This is exactly what I'm talking about. ICO pools let you invest in stuff like CoinSeed. CoinSeed, what it is so everyone has Binance here. So I'll explain this. When you have Binance, okay, on Binance, what you have is not the ability to sell the whole entire decimal place of coins. So a lot of us have like 0.1234 or whatever of a coin, right? So it's worth a little bit of money. What CoinSeed's ICO will do is be able to use those little bits of money, put them into a wallet for CoinSeed, and they'll basically, for a small fee, will turn all those coins into money for you, and you can use them or turn them into one specific coin that you want to buy. So that's going to be really awesome. So why are you buying ICO pools? Because I can just call CoinSeed, even though they've already started, and say, hey, can I get, if I have 25 ETH, will you guys let me go in? And they'll say yes, usually. So that's what we can do. You pool the money, and then what you do is then send it all in at once, and you're an angel hair investor, and you can share the coins with other people. So that's the whole idea behind them. The only thing is, to be legal, it's really hard, and my group did it through the AMF in Netherlands. We're completely legit. Okay, that's the thing about our group that's not about the other ones. Anyone that uses PrimaBlock as an ICO pool, technically it is not 100% legal by SEC standards. So we actually created a system where we hold all the coins, not a different entity. So it's safer to put it in my ICO pool than other ones, because we can't get hacked by like PrimaBlock can. We could, but we were going to hold everything in cold storage and then send it individually. So we saw some movement downwards. That's okay. Bitcoin's going to go up again. Don't worry. Okay. So, proof of stake, or I like proof of stake coins. Well, I like proof of stake coins too. And the reason I like proof of stake is I just have to hold them. So, for example, Neo, you just hold the coin and you get gas for free. That's like the dividend you get, right? Some other coins you get more coin for them. So, like Proc, you can get more coin by staking it. And there'll be many of them that do that. So you just hold your coins and don't sell them, you make money. So that's the idea behind Crypterium as well. Even though it hasn't done well out the ICO, it will do well because it's a bank, and we'll have lending and lots of other really cool stuff involved in it. So that'll be really good. All right, let me just finish off with this. CoinSeed is awesome. If you can't get into it, let me know. If there's enough of you guys that can't, I will try to get it for you. Last thing is Ripple. I hate Ripple, but Ripple had a huge announcement today. What about PrimeGate? It's an investment thing on Facebook, and I get harassed. Okay, Diane, anything or anyone that harasses you to join something on Facebook, it's a scam, or it's something you do not want to be involved in. So, if you are in anything, if you ever see an ad pop up and they keep asking you to join something, just avoid that. If you ever have a picture of yourself being told you won something, avoid that. If you ever someone message you and say, hey, how you doing, and you don't know them and there's no real reason for them to contact you, and they start talking about Bitcoin, and you be very suspicious until they tell you, hey, you should join my mining thing, or hey, you should invest in my company, or hey, you should invest in this company that helps you make money. Those are all avoidable scams. Please do not fall into the bullshit. Don't let someone call you like that lady the other day, pretending they're at Coinbase, and then you lose a ton of your coin and your money from your credit card. Okay, Tim, why do you love Ripple? Why? I hate Ripple. It's awful. It's centralized. It's not a cryptocurrency because it's centralized. So there's no such thing as calling Ripple a crypto. Ripple is Ripple by itself. Okay? You don't reply. Karam, what was the question? I didn't see it. There's a lot of questions that come through. So just ask again, man. I'll definitely answer whatever question you have, Karam. Kamram. Sorry, I might say your name wrong, but I'm trying my best, guys. Matija, Komodo, oh my God, KMD, guys. If you're in Crypto Warriors and you haven't been like looking into KMD, I don't know what you're doing, because Ken Crothers loves KMD, and Ken Crothers has made millions in crypto. So if you want to follow someone who's positive role model and a good lead, follow him. KMD is a great project. Proof of stake coin. They're working on tons of stuff behind the scenes. We have one of our mods, I believe, is also on the team. So it's really awesome. Support them. They're good. They're a great project. Support them any way you want. You want to like them on Twitter, do that. If you want to, if you like it, you can grab some. If it's up to you, it's your choice. But it's a great project. You should do a little research into, because I've been told about it many times, and I like it. I really like that project. So, regulation might be the end of privacy coins. What do I think? Adam, I think yes, that's true. Even MasterCard just came out this week and said that they're not going to have any more privacy coins. They're not going to let privacy coins be used on their platform. So what I think will happen is the privacy coins like Monero and like Bytecoin and all these other coins that are coming out generally will be the ones that go first, because the governments don't like them, and they're really, as much as we like them, it's really so easy for people in the dark web to use it. So I think that the concerns around Bitcoin are not really that bad, but I think stuff like Bytecoin, where it's 100% you can't find out who sent what, that's a little bit riskier in terms of like child porn, all that other stuff. And that's another thing that happened this week is they found child porn on the blockchain, which is another big issue that we have to deal with. But there's companies right now working on ways to combat that, and we will find the way to do it, and it shouldn't be that hard. There's going to be smart companies that come out and can assess the blockchain for that. Is KMD on Bittrex? I'm not sure. I believe it is, Joe, but it should be. It's on KuCoin, I believe, as well. The team got real pictures. Yeah, it's possible, Sander, that they don't have a lot of pictures, but they really are a good project. And if you don't believe me, talk to Jason or talk to Ken Crothers. They'll tell you all about it in more detail. Don't go where? I don't know where I'm going. Are you talking about the Bitcoin price, Tim? You're saying like, don't go there, don't go down, move on back up. We almost seen a reversal in that pattern that just happened right there. It looks like it's starting to come on a hook up. We'll see. Like, remember this. I can't really tell TA from this chart. I'm just seeing what I'm seeing. And so this is not real TA, what I'm doing. I'm just seeing patterns and guessing right now because it's a prediction. Now, that guy never asked the question again. He said I never replied, but I don't see what the question was. So anyways, Tim, what do you mean don't go there? I don't remember. Maybe with Ripple? Okay, so here's the thing with Ripple. They did something good. Starbucks today came out and they said they're going to start accepting Ripple. God damn it, Starbucks. I thought you were better than that. I thought you were better than that, guys. Yes, KMD is on Bittrex. Nice. So we have it on Bittrex as well. Now, Starbucks did something cool. They started accepting crypto, but they don't really accept crypto. They accept Ripple, which isn't really crypto. So, you know what? Thanks, Starbucks, for starting to think about putting cryptocurrencies at the forefront. But I don't like what you've done here in terms of that. Okay? So, just saying it. Now, a couple other things before I go that I wanted to discuss with you guys. Number one, yes, I like ARK, I like Neo, I like Nabilo, I like KMD. Those are all good projects. Any projects that are staking and that actually have positive movement, that's great. Ooh, Bitcoin, what is going on with Bitcoin? Maybe we're having that dip that I presumed would happen now, but what I do think is just a suppression of price due to the timing. Asia's going to bed right now, so we might see some of them sell off before sleep. But don't worry about it, guys. The number, even though I put this thing here, the ticker doesn't matter. We're accumulating, right? If you aren't, you should be. You should just be worried about accumulating as much as you can. When everything went down, I never even flinched. You know, I didn't get stressed out. The first time I had a dip, I was stressed. The second time there was a dip, I was stressed. The third time, I was like, whatever. I don't care. You shouldn't care either. So yes, you can get coffee with shitcoins. That's the truth. Very good point, Sandra. I like that. Okay, so two more things. Number one, USDT Tether passed their audit. I don't know if you guys know that. I didn't see anything anywhere actually about it. I just saw that they passed the audit. So why is that cool? It's cool because USDT passing the audit means that all that FUD was bullshit. It's just not true. It was FUD. So here's the thing about that. Everyone said that they don't actually have money and they're a scam and blah blah, and there was even more FUD in the big huge dip that we had because of Tether. What we found out now is they did an actual audit and they're legit, and that FUD is bullcrap. They have the money. So they had been holding off because of this audit making any more coin, and they just made and printed $300 million more of Tether. Now, as long as they do it, it's all good. Oh, Clearpool and Deep Onion. Okay, Deep Onion is an awesome privacy coin project. It has some really cool features to it, and I know people in our group really love it. It also has a very low coin cap, meaning they don't have a lot of coins. So when we put money into those projects, they move up and down very quickly when you put money in and when you put money out. Clearpool, I don't know about, honestly, Karam, so I'll have to look into that a little bit more. You send me a private message and I'll try to find out that answer. Hey, Joey's on. What's up, brother? Joey, you like that jersey? I know you like this jersey because you bought it for me and sent it to Thailand. I love you, brother. You're the best. Is Buzzcoin any good? I don't think so, honestly, Hanam. I don't think it's really that good. And there's a reason why I don't think it's that good. Buzzcoin, I don't really see its use case as of right now. I'll have to look at it again and I'll write it down. But as far as when I did my first initial look at it, I felt like it's a shit coin and I don't want it. That was what my initial reaction was. I'll go back into it, but usually usually it doesn't take long for me to feel like that. So, Starbucks accept XRP. Look out for the next corporations to accept it. Yes, people will accept XRP, but XRP is like cash. It's useless. It's not useless. It'll make you money. I'm not going to say that it won't make you money, but it's centralized, and that's not something good. What is the correlation of UDDT? UDDT? USDT, you mean, right? I'm going to assume that was a typo. What is the correlation between USDT? I'm going to teach you guys how to short Bitcoin without actually doing the market of shorting the market, okay? USDT is equivalent to $1 for one. So it's 1 to 1. It's basically like a US dollar version of a cryptocurrency. So they print and they burn cryptos based off of how much is in it. So it's always equal to at least $1, 101, $1, 1 cent, 99 cents. Always in that range, okay? And the point of USDT is basically when Bitcoin is going to drop, like we've just seen it drop, right? When it drops, we can change our Bitcoin to USDT. Then as it comes down, our money is still the same. So if we had a $17,000 Bitcoin and we put it into USDT because we see Bitcoin's going to drop, we put it into USDT, Bitcoin drops on the dip. When it gets to 8,000, you can then buy it back, but you can buy 2 Bitcoin for the 1 Bitcoin you sold. That's how to short Bitcoin on the market when it dips. So you can make money on a dip too. And that's how you do it. So USDT is equivalent to $1. Doesn't matter what coins you have. When the market's going to go on a huge dip, you can put everything in USDT, or another one that Bittrex has called Nubits, and you just put it in there when there's a dip happening, and you can just leave it there. But the thing is, it's risky if you don't know for sure. You never know for sure, so you have to have good TA and a good team to give you that information, or you can get really screwed over from that. Okay, is it good time now to drop money into ADA, or should I wait for another drop? Chaz, I don't think we're going to have another drop now. I think that the market's kind of gone on a bullish movement. Yes, we see Bitcoin dropping a little bit here, but that's not really a dip. It was 91, now it's 9,000. It wasn't 9,200. This is normal Bitcoin movement. That's nothing. So what I would say is you have to do what's good for yourself. I'm not your financial advisor, but I would say that I told you earlier in this, and you were not here, but I said that I personally would be, if it was me right now, if I had $1,000 just sitting around, I would put it into ADA personally. So you can make your own decision based off of what I would do, but I'm not giving you advice. I'm just saying what I would do. You choose whatever's your right path for yourself. Okay, a bit like LTC on Abra, maybe, but nah, not really. Okay, last thing. Then I'm gonna let you guys go because I know it's late. CEO's Twitter, Jack Dorsey. Even though here's a really weird thing that happened today. So CEO's Twitter, Jack Dorsey comes out, right? And then he says Bitcoin is going to be used massively around the whole entire world. In 10 years, everyone's going to use Bitcoin as the main digital currency. Yet Twitter is going to be banning ads for crypto and ICOs. That's so backwards. I don't really understand that, to be honest. So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, basically, I would say that he's so bullish on it that when he was speaking about it, when they were asking about it, it was like, wow. So Jack Dorsey's now he runs Square. And ultimately, this is his words, okay? I'll read a quote from him. The world ultimately will have a single currency. The internet will have a single currency. I personally believe that it will be Bitcoin. And he added that it will occur probably over 10 years, but it could go faster. I agree with him, but I don't think it's only going to be Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin is going to be the gold, and that's how it's going to be. And so I'm not really worried about it. And we also see Lightning Network coming out, and that might be why he said that. Because Lightning Network makes Bitcoin go faster. So that's a good thing. So we'll have to wait and see for that one. Okay. All right. I'm almost done. Last thing is the exchange union. So this is a really awesome thing. And if you've never done it, go www.exchangeunion.com and look into this thing. Look into this project. Okay, how many of you got screwed over because you could not buy into a project? How many of you have ever tried to buy into a project, right, and then you couldn't? How many of you remember Litecoin when it started going parabolic? Anyone remember that? I remember it very clearly. How many of you were trying to buy it and then Coinbase shut down, and then Bittrex shut down, and then Binance shut down? Anyone remember that? I want to know if anyone remembers these things, because they're really important things. Because what I'm going to explain about the exchange union actually makes a difference in that, in the whole picture, in the grand scheme of things. So, how many times have there ever been a complete just crushing blow to an exchange because it shut down because it couldn't handle the volume? So, here's the thing about the exchange union. The exchange union is going to basically be, if you don't remember the scenarios, it's probably because you're still new, and that's okay too, or you never had that issue where you were trying to buy because you had FOMO or whatever. It doesn't matter. But here's the point. Okay? Exchange union. So think about like me in the middle. This is the I am the middleman exchange. So think about all these other exchanges that can go through me, okay, and work together to go from exchange to exchange to exchange. So ultimately what exchange union is going to do is not centralize, that's the wrong word. It's going to take all the exchanges at once and put them into like one exchange. So it's going to unionize all the different exchanges, hence the exchange union. So unionizing all the exchanges into one big exchange. Now what is that going to what is that going to mean for everything? Well, here's what it's going to mean. It's going to mean that you'll never ever have an issue to buy a coin ever again. You'll never have an issue to sell a coin ever again, and it is so cool. I really think you should look into it. It's not out yet, but it's coming, and this is the kind of stuff that's going to shoot us right to the mass adoption phases, because we won't have this issue where exchanges shut down. We'll go to exchange union, we'll buy it from the exchange union, and they just go back and forth. So one will go from one side, one will go the other. So if Coinbase doesn't have any more Litecoin because they sold out, you'll end up buying it from Bittrex. So you'll end up buying it from Binance or KU Coin or OK Coin or any of the other YoBit or any of the other exchange, CoinDesk, etc., etc., etc. They'll all be one massive union. So it's going to be really cool, and I think you guys should check it out. So that's a really good point. I like that, Tim. That Tim said Facebook, Google, Twitter, banks, government all want to and are suppressing the price to buy up soon. Yeah, you know what? Funny enough that you say that, Tim. There are banks. There actually are real banks in this world trying to buy 1 million Bitcoin, 500,000 Bitcoin, 600,000 Bitcoin, 800,000 Bitcoin, 3 million Bitcoin, because they want to corner the market, so they have power still. So just think about that. Cup and handle, maybe. Yeah, it might be a cup and handle. I need to see it on a bigger chart, guys. But we might be seeing that. We've seen Bitcoin just drop like 300 bucks. Doesn't affect me at all, guys. You shouldn't let the price ever dictate anything to you. When it goes up, be happy. When it goes down, just expect it. It's volatile. That's what volatile means, which is good if you're trading especially. So, you put 20K into Bitcoin at 5K, you are a smart person. Very smart person. I didn't have enough to buy 20. I didn't have 20K sitting around, but I bought Bitcoin about that price, a little bit less when I got back into it again, because I sold out early. Nope. I know what you're thinking. Nope, don't do it. Don't make me feel bad. Okay, everyone else did it too. All right, but I didn't have a lot of it, just a little bit. So don't even look at the 15-minute chart. Adam is absolutely right. Don't look at the 15-minute chart. Look at the 2 4-hour charts, 1-hour charts, 30 minutes. Maybe that's good enough. And if you're doing Elliott waves, some people like to do 1-minute charts. I'm not a fan, honestly. Not unless you're a trader. You don't do 1-minute charts. You don't go in and out and in and out. Anyways, you guys all have a really good night. I'm ending here. I just want to tell you all that if you could like and share the video, that would be awesome. The more people that see it, the more education gets around, and the better it is for all of this community. So, my ICO pool, ICOpool.com, myicopool.com, not www. You can look for it in the comments. We are started up. The site is working. We're not ready to go yet, but we will be with Go Network. So what I want you guys to do is I want you to go and sign up if you are interested in buying into ICOs that are well researched, and let me know. So thank you all for coming today. I will see you all tomorrow around the same time, hopefully with no difficulties with the technicals, but that's okay if we have them. I'll still be here for you guys. If you have questions about anything, you guys know that you can always send me a private message. You can always follow me and send me a message on Messenger. If you can't add me as a friend, that's fine. Remember, let's get as much people to follow me so I can give you guys some free Litecoin. I want to give you guys some free Litecoin or some free 88, one or the other. So I have a price in my mind I'll give to you, and I want to do it for you. So please do get on here, share, get your friends to follow. Let's get more and more people involved in crypto, and let's keep going forward. So I'll see you guys all tomorrow, same time, same channel. Love you all. I hope that everything is going to make you feel happier over the next few days, and it's coming quick, and I just want you to be bullish because I'm super bullish right now. Okay? So, all you guys have an absolutely wonderful evening, and I will see everyone tomorrow. Good night, everyone.
I shake it, don't wanna fake it, I try to wick it, while I make it, I wanna this I know, and when I'm ready go, I sing la la la, shake it, wake it, make it, and when I speak, blessed are the make it, now I turn the chica, doesn't make me weaker, don't need to make a show, not when you know, let's go, la la la, shake it, wake it, make it, all let the righteous bend the knee, to love is the language of belief, and all of the people in the world receive, all they need to live in love, hey, all let the righteous bend the knee, to peace is the language of belief, and all of the people in the world receive, all they need to live in love, hey. Doesn't make me weaker, don't need to make a show, not when you know, let's go, la la la, shake it, wake it, make it, all let the righteous bend the knee, to love is the language of